Hello students, and I'm very excited to invite you on this module, which is the module 34th. And guess what? The name is right there on the notepad. In this module, we will be learning how to make websites quickly. We'll be looking at how quickly you can download make the changes into the downloaded templates and make websites in quick. Now all those modules that we've been putting effort on, right from the module 1 to the module 32nd, you will see that we have learned each and every component of Bootstrap, and we are now comfortable in changing the code anywhere, any place we want to. In the module 33, which is the previous module, I have already covered with you, I've already discussed with you how do you actually download the free template or a paid template from the Bootstrap, and you can make the changes, is what we are going to cover in this particular module. So please get started and please fasten your seat belts, because this is really going to be a thrilling module. Alright, so what I'm going to show you, very first thing is the template that I've already downloaded. This is the template that I had downloaded. It was in the form of a zip file, as I showed you in the previous module, and in the previous module itself we had extracted this particular template that I'm using. For some reason I really loved this and I've picked up, but again, according to your taste, according to your requirement, please choose the best template. Do not ever rush on selecting the templates, because it is one of the very important things. You might have to change the code again, you might have to re-download if the website does not come to your expectations. So please make sure you have actually downloaded the template, you have spent good time in selecting, and then you have downloaded the template. So once you have downloaded the template, you will see that there is a assets folder in which all the images that were used in that template will be available. You will see that the CSS will have a style.css file in which all the CSS that has been used has been incorporated. So in this CSS, you can see they have already introduced us to all the colors they are using, the color codes, and I'm not definitely sure that you need not know any explanations on this. Why? Because you've already covered the CSS module with me. So all of these lines now make sense, and now what I'm going to show you is the next folder, which is the JS. So in the JavaScript, this is the place where they have brought life to this websites. You definitely might have to come and make changes here in the CSS module. Yes, why not? And I'm very confident you will be able to make the changes as well. Now coming to the most important file which we will be using day in, day out till the website is ready, is the index.html, which has my entire HTML code. In addition to this, in this folder you can see I've got these two files, which is image.jpg and URL. Please don't get confused. This is the image which I want to use on this website. So I had downloaded it from the internet prior to this starting this module. I've also got a url.txt just to save our time. I've already downloaded the links of the images I will be using in this web page, so that I can spend more and more time show you what all changes we can make to make a different website. Now students, please note, this is the, let's just close now because we don't want any other free templates. I'm going to close this. Now look at this. This is the website that I currently have in front of me. This is a free template that I have downloaded from the Bootstrap. Correct. Now what I want to do is I want to actually change this website in few minutes of time to our A2 Online website. A2 IT Online provides a lot of technical courses, both online and classroom based, but the focus of this website is to show people the courses that A2 IT Online provides through changing this website. And we also want to tell the advantages that we provide, what are the features, what are the benefits if you take online courses, and of course the classroom based trainings. So we'll be making this website just for our A2 Online courses. So for A2 IT Online courses, let's get this template changed now. So the very first step, as I explained to you before, is the HTML file. I'm going to open it with Notepad++. It is a very, very good practice. Make sure the other files are closed so that you don't accidentally make changes to any other file. So I've closed everything. All that I've got opened is the Notepad and my theme, which is this one. I might be doing a lot of alt tabs to see what are the changes, if the changes are getting reflecting. If the changes get reflected, trust me, it's a very happy path. And if the changes do not get reflected, it's absolutely fine, because now we know we need to figure out if the changes are not reflecting. So we'll get that sorted. So what we are going to do is change the title. The very first thing that we will be doing is we will be changing this title. This title is Creative Start Bootstrap Theme. I am going to change this title to A2IT Online. Now students, any changes I make, I will make sure that I show you the immediate effect of that particular, so that it makes a lot of sense to you. So I'm going to write down A2IT Online, and in this A2IT Online tutorials or online website, or let's keep it online, I'm going to save this page, alt tab, this Creative Start Bootstrap Theme. The title will be changed to A2 Online. Hooray, the first change is done. Let's quickly, because we are time bound, we need to just make sure we make this website quickly. Now looking at this Start Bootstrap link, you know, one very easy way I'll tell you how you can change your websites. If you do not find a text, you can always search and look at the web page where exactly it is. All right, now you can see that this Start Bootstrap, which is an anchor tag here, can be very easily changed. So let's get started. So why not put some text here for Start Bootstrap? Let's put maybe Start Exploring A2IT Online Courses, and let's say on click of this, it opens a catalog of all the courses that we provide at A2IT. So I'm going to refresh this. Start Exploring A2 Online IT Online Courses. Now let's say if I want to change the color of this or the text, where do I go? Correct, it's the CSS file which will take care of all the fonts, font sizes, colors, and the beauty of the web page. Correct. Let's move to the next bit. Now we've changed that bit. How about let's change this sections? You know, we definitely have a about, but rather than the services, let's put some courses there. And we've got our portfolio. Let's put the we'll keep the contact as it is, but here let us put the things like our mission. What is the mission of A2IT? You know, we are going to tell, you know, we make students industry ready, so some text we are going to put it there. So all done. Time to see the output. Bingo, you can see how quickly we are making these changes. Let's move to the next bit. Your favorite source of the Bootstrap themes. Now if you're confused where it is right here, isn't it? So what you can do is you can change your text. Technical provider. So save this, refresh your code, and here you go. See how easily we can change the codes. Now we have understood. Start Bootstrap and build the websites. Yes, we can change this particular text also. How about we give a text here which says start with us today and avail the early bird offer. You know how attractive can we make our website? How start with us today and avail the early bird offer with some nice exclamations mark. Time to test the code. Refresh it and you can see that start with us today is right there. See that? Find out more button is definitely there. If you want to change it, definitely, why not? Let's change the text. Online courses, save, time to test. See that? How quickly we are able to change it. Now the text is pretty much simple. That is how you can continue changing the text. You know, we have got what you need can be very easily changed to the maybe technical courses provided here. So we can, what we can do is we can make sure that all the text that we need, we can keep editing that and we can provide it on this web page, right? How about changes this text? I leave it to you. I'm very sure you will be able to do this change. So based on the different requirements, you can keep changing the text like this on the whole web page. All right, let's do something interesting now. So what we are going to do is, I hope you can see this background image, isn't it? I want that this background image should be changed to something else. Now what we need to do is, the simplest technique to find out where the images are used on these web pages, you can use it using the extension. You can search it using the JPG or PNG, you know, if you don't find with the extensions. Now you can see that there are a lot of different images that have been used on this template, isn't it? And let's say you have to change these templates. What you need to do, as I've already done some homework for changing this, you can see I've got these URLs ready. All I need to do is now copy this URL, and wherever I want the change, I can just place this URL. Here you go, and here you go. Now we need to make sure we keep testing to make sure that the changes are getting reflected. So I'll go back, I'll refresh my page, and I'll see if the image has changed. Bingo, it's done that. You can see that there is a product name and category also. Why not, let's change it. So this product name and category which comes, let's say on the category, I would like to put testing courses, and the project that we execute here is the manual testing. Save it, refresh it, and here you go. Right now, similarly, what we can do, we can make the changes in the other images also. So probably what we need to do is refer to the URL that we've used before, copy this URL, go back to your editor and write in this image href. Make sure, students, you change this both the paths which are there in the href and the src. Okay, so let's save it. Don't get afraid if any changes are not working properly. You can always Control Z, you can always undo your changes. Here you go, we've got this image. Now can we change the width and the height of the image? Yes, so you can add, as we've already covered, you can always add an attribute called as the width and the height. All right, now one more thing I wanted to show you here, which is very interesting, is, you know, the background image which is right on the top of this web page. You will see that this background image you will not be able to locate sometimes on the HTML folder. So let's say if you do not find it in the HTML file, the next destination to check is the CSS file. So if I go back to my CSS file, I can see that somewhere down the lane, you can see, you can always search. That is a very good way of making sure you're doing a fast coding. You can see there is a lot of things coming for background. So why not, let's just search all the background stuff. It's not coming up. Let's quickly search with another keyword, which is the, let's say, JPG. All right, now here you go. You can see that I've got the background image because of this particular URL. How about if I change this URL? So what I'm going to do now is copy this particular URL. We're just testing if we can change it using the CSS. I'll save this file. I'm going to go back and I'm going to test it. Here you go. So what we have learned here is that if you do not locate for a file, a JPG file, or any changes in the HTML, your next stop destination is the CSS. So please go there and then you can definitely make the changes that you want to. All this text, yes, why not, can be very easily changed. Remember, any fonts or anything, you will come back to the CSS file. So instead of the study themes, we will put the text like industry ready, and similarly you can make the changes for all the text that is available. Now how about changing the colors? How about changing the other things that the CSS has? We'll go to the CSS file. This has already given us the list of colors that they are using, which is quite very handy if you agree with me. And what I'm going to do is for making sure it's making our changes, let's just press Control Home, go to the top and probably pick some colors like a green color, and then maybe try changing it here, right? Make sure you remove all the extra hashes, and let's say I'm giving this color at multiple places just to see the changes getting reflected. Okay, there is one hover, why not, let's just change it. Okay, So now when I refresh the page, wherever that background color was orange, or you can see here it's got changed to the green. Okay, so this is how what you can make all the changes that you want according to your themes. Now how about making changes in the functionality? Let's say on the click of a button it should work a bit differently. That functionality changes will all go in the JS file. So I'm very sure now that you've already done the JS module with me, you can quite understand what these different functions are doing. You can always make these particular changes in this file. So what we have now ended up with is a theme changed into a live website, which is a2itonline.com, where we've got all the different stuff with us. If I now click on courses, it brings us at your service. We can always change this text, as we already discussed. We saw how we can change the images and the text on that particular image. We can always change the let's get in touch. Let's say if you have to change, you have to provide your own phone number. Why not? We'll go to the index.html, save it, open this file, and yes, you can make your changes here. Okay. All right, that brings us to the end of this module, in which we have understood how we can in minutes change the website, which is a free template, into a live website like we did it for our company, which is a2itonline.com. With all this knowledge, I wish you all the very good luck, so that you can find the best template for you and make the modifications. But please remember, all the modules, that is 1 to 32, which we have covered with me, make sure you use that knowledge in your websites. How about adding a blog post if needed on your web page? We've covered that in our module. Or how about adding some smart cards, that we have discussed? How about adding some media objects? So please make sure all those 1 to 32 things as per your needs you have incorporated in your future websites. Stay safe and wish you all the very good luck in making your website. Take care. Goodbye.